Stressed spelled backwards is deserts, or deserts spelled backwards is stressed. Hello, Jagan Mantha, once again with you talking about this sad topic, which is nothing but stress, anxiety, and depression. By the way, those of you who are probably seeing me for the first time, I'm 30 plus years of IT industry as techie manager, then soft skill trainer. But nowadays, I do a lot of, basically one-on-one personal coaching support as well as along with counseling if it is required, psychological counseling if it is required, because no two people are same, no two people thinking patterns are the same. So obviously I have built this ability as well in the last 1 year of my commitment, and I am actually doing little more videos just to socialize the whole idea of SCAD, because that's increasingly rampant nowadays in the current day and time. And by the way, why I'm talking about stressed versus deserts, and hence a palindrome, it's an interesting one. Perhaps that's the one glaring example of an ineffective coping mechanism of stress, or stress handling. You don't take my word for it. Just go and see how much roaring business any of the bakeries or any of the sweet shops or any of the, primarily sugar or salt or maida based product sales are happening all around us, because that's a that's one ineffective coping mechanism. And I don't mean just eating, by the way. It could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be some form of procrastination, which is just to get oneself off the hook from facing the difficult issues one need to be confronting in life. So there are many ways in which stress could be handled ineffectively, and I am actually trying to do this video just to socialize this, because I am actually helping people with a range of stress versus anxiety. I mean, one simple example is that most people get into stressful as well as anxiety ridden situation when they need to do public speaking, because most people, when they have been excellent techies, and when they get into some amount of managerial shifts, they see that suddenly there is an increased stake with respect to whatever they need to be doing in terms of whether it is communication, whether it is presentation, whether it is some form of persuasive interaction with others. And that could be stressful for many people, and I generally help people in such a situation. But that is just one example. I just want to draw your attention, that is just one example, or one popular example where people get into stress, because that's a professional angle to it, and probably that gets prioritized. But there are many things that don't get prioritized, which are like many personal reasons in which people may get into stress. It could be relationships, it could be facing certain issues which they seem to fall into very familiar patterns. Somehow people feeling they are like inadequate, ineffective to cope themselves. But then because what happens is that these things are not just a day phenomena or a week phenomena. They might have happened over a period of time, and that's the reason why the habit loops tend to become very strong. So by the way, the reason I talk about it is that I have been like walking a path of trying to be a different person every few years, just because of the various situations that were put in front of me. Not that I am any particularly skilled or talented. Actually, on the contrary, very ordinary background. But then one thing that I have that has definitely served me is that taking consistent effort, as well as taking consistent coaching support also from people who have walked better paths than me. Yeah, so that's been an ongoing commitment that I have been helping myself with, and that's also probably a helpful thing that somebody else may need it as an access mechanism or a support mechanism for their own unique situations. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's another video done on the whole idea of sad. We don't have to be sad about sad, because once you understand why these things happen, you can actually be glad. Yeah, anyway, thank you. Bye bye. See you in another video on the same, I mean, on a different topic maybe, but it will be on the theme of SAD. Yeah, thank you.